So when you're doing your birthday decode, you want to know what your birthstone is, because your birthstone is like how in the Matrix they're going to call you up using your birthday, your numbers, your gems. It's like the Matrix. Tricks are for the kids. Matrix, the emerald is the birthstone for May. So the Matrix, the mother, the womb, the matriarch. Then you have the gemstones, gematria. So we're going to look into July 17th, 1995 birthstones. So July 17th would be Ruby, which is the birthstone for July, as well as the mystical birthstone for July. That's based on Tibetan origin. Then you have the zodiac gemstone, which is emerald, which we're talking about. And lastly, you have Monday, which is for pearl, which is moon day, I call it, but moon looks like a pearl. So Monday, moon day, pearl. The moon also, when it's dark, you close the clam. Or what was the pearl? Pearl comes in a shell. So when the moon is a new moon, it's still there, but it's covered, right? You can't see because the sun's not reflecting on it, so it's dark. So pearl. And this birthday decode is for Kivana, Anubis, Cancer, Gemini, Toph, Air, and Water. So if you were born July 17th but another year, they have different days of the week. Like Monday, moon day, is a pearl. It's like a moon, right? Then you have Ruby. Ruby Tuesday is a restaurant. Then you have Wednesday, which is Amethyst. Amethyst is the middle of the week. Amy Winehouse, Nephthys, Purgatory, Weddings, Woden's Day, Odin. Thursday, Sapphire. Think the day before you don't want to get fired before Friday because you get paid on Friday. Green, Emerald, money. You work so hard, military. Put in hard work, you need your money on Friday. Then you have Saturday, turquoise. You go outside on the weekend. What do you see? You see the sun. You see the blue skies. Turquoise. You see clouds sometimes. Sunday, topaz. You worship the sun. You go to church. If you go to church. Sunday, time for the sun. Looks like a sun. Topaz. So these are the different days of the week. So again, if you're born July 17th, a different day of the week, you could look at these days to see what day is for you. So again, you think about Friday, think about Emerald, payday, think about Wizard of Oz, Emerald City, military, money. So think about, in spiritual realm, July 17th, you're just representing the whole astral travel because you were born on 17. And again, Emerald is a zodiac gemstone for Cancer. So just watch the Wizard of Oz. So you see the ruby slippers. Think about the Pope wearing the ruby red shoes he wears. Originally, Wizard of Oz, it was silver for her shoes, which reminds me of Selena Quintanilha's last shoes she performed in were silver. And she was definitely part of the Wizard of Oz astral assassination where the queen comes and looks for you. Queen Elizabeth, all the queens over there in England. A lot of MK coming from the England monarchy because they take a lot of substances. They were hanging out with Epstein. Epstein hanging out with redheads. Redhead, Wizard of Oz. Her hair was red, right? So, originally it was blonde, but they turned to red to look better with the color on screen. So just watch the Wizard of Oz and just think about you traveling down this birthday decode. When you think about gematria, think about numbers into coding numbers into letters. They have like these different computers, these different ciphers that you can make numbers in. So gematria reminds me of the gemstones of Aaron's breastplate. Aaron's breastplate was supposedly used to communicate with God. It's like something about with Jewish people and stuff like that. So just think about the Matrix. They had a call on the phone to call out. They took out all of the payphones in America mostly, probably because they didn't want the Matrix to come true, right? They would try to get rid of what the prophecy said. So if prophecy says payphones, they're taking out payphone. So gematria, occult numerology, Aaron's gem plate. Think about gem. Think about singing. Singing incorporates a whole lot of words that rhyme. That's a lot of ciphering, a lot of spell work. Gem is truly outrageous, right? So just think like gem, gematria, music brings in coding and letters as well. So music is very important. A famous Cancer would be like Post Malone, and he has a lot of music. And when he would say words, people really like it because that's a gematria. You're doing spells. So when you look at the Taylor Swift video called Fortnite, which Fortnite means 14 days, the telephone, she's on top of the telephone, is raining. When it rains down the matrix numbers, So the rain, think about the rain over in England, Camilla Parker Bowles. That's the rain is coming down, the fall of the rain. And think about them getting cancer. The king and the princess both got cancer. Princess Catherine and King Charles. So there's a lot of things in the matrix that will fall when they pass away eventually one day. it will be part of the matrix because they're going to have to travel through us to get to where they need to go. So we're going to get a lot of information when they pass away because they did a lot of rituals. So she was like, hello, that's us. We're in the matrix now. So learning about your gemstones is like learning about your soul stone, your Thanos snap. What makes your energy when you got into the earth? What was your soul stone? You know, like your main stone is Cancer, but you still have the emerald, you still have pearl. Those are all your energy. If you like those colors, you decorate your room green and red. Or you like Christmas, it's probably because this energy is with you. You might like to go outside, you know, because that's the emerald, that's earth. You like money, you like to go outside. Ruby, you like nice things. You like maybe you might be like Scottish Freemasonry stuff, redheads, luck of the Irish type of thing going on. You like to go down rabbit holes. Okay, you like precious things like pearls. So again, get into gematria because gematria is really good to use when you're doing decodes as well. There's a few people on YouTube that do, you know, gematria. Gematria Effects News, Call Me Kinfolk, Simple Truth TV. My boy Astro Assassin, the great Astro Assassin Levi on TikTok, he does gematria a lot. It's basically like calling the keypad. It's like calling a number, your birthday, 7171995. That's the birthday. It correlates to some numbers. In gematria, 123 is ABC, but just like a phone call, there's different phone call coding as well on here. Like Ruby Tuesday, was it an accident or they purposely named it Ruby Tuesday because Tuesday's Ruby? Or was it just alignment? And again, Aaron's breastplate, used to communicate with God, worn by Aaron, the elder of Moses. Moses is the other name that was used with Harriet Tubman. She's Moses, which was, I think, her brother's name, to cross people over. When I say you divide the Red Sea, I say Moses, you know, opened the Red Sea so his people could cross. The Red Sea is mostly, like, for me, Scottish Freemasonry, Irish, Scottish, triple goddess, Celtic goddess. They use a lot of spiritual work with Scottish Freemasonry. A lot of it is through redheads because Epstein and Prince, the other prince over in England, they love to use redheads for psychic work. They also had the Sophia robot where they use, you know, they created the program, and Epstein supposedly, allegedly, got money for the Sophia program. So using redheads with computer programs, like if you ever watch X-Men, they put the stuff on your head. X-Men, Francis Xavier, think King Charles, Francis Xavier. That's part of the X-Men. So the English people would use, you know, technology. A lot of people use technology to communicate with us down here, especially in the spiritual realm or in the dream realm. So when you learn about your birthday decode in the dream realm, you be more successful, which makes it clears up the Red Sea when you wake up. A lot of remote viewers, a lot of redhead energy. Redheads are very psychic. Think Little Mermaid, think extraterrestrial, think X-Men Mystique, blue skin, red hair. So redheads are very psychic. Psychics were used for computer programs as well as the gateway process. Lots of different MK programs. So you can read about Ruby right here. Like Ruby provides strength, vigor, nobility, passion, good luck. You might be around a lot of May people because May is the emerald birthstone. Memory, faith, intuition, true affection, consistency, good fortune, you know. You might be around a lot of June people because Pearl is birthstone for June. Good for wealth, chastity, purity, modesty, protection from fire and fire-breathing dragons. So, you know, definitely Pearl is good. June is good. Everything's good, but I mean, for you specifically, Pearl in June. So Geminis, Tauruses might be messing with you. So it looks like a lot of wealth and fortune in your charting for your birthstones. So that would be your birthstone version of how you would call the matrix so that you don't get tricks. Because tricks are for kids. We're adulting right now, so we know the birthday decodes. We know what's going on in spiritual realm so that in real life you could kind of stop the spiritual realm that is bad to come over. You would have deaded all the spiritual stuff that came over. You just worried about work and making money because all the things usually happen in spiritual realm to defeat whatever energy is coming your way. And again, this is for July 17th, birthday decode. July 17th, 1995 specifically for this specific energy.